Hey there, good afternoon everybody, and welcome here to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So, we're here on our Wednesday night favorites, which is a show I put on every Wednesday night, obviously. And I usually do a top 10 or maybe a top 25 or ranking or anything that involves kind of placing songs or albums in places, pretty much. So today we're going to be doing a ranking of the songs on Jethro Tull's Songs from the Wood. I've grown to kind of like doing this quite a bit, but lately I've been doing I usually choose to do this when I have a lot of other stuff that I have to do, because it doesn't take a ton of time, but it's also fun to do, which is a big asset. So we're going to be doing the ranking of the songs from the Wood. So it's pretty easy for me to rank the lower part of this album, but the top 7 or the top 6 difficult. It's difficult. So my number 8 is probably Pip Rock, or Cap in Hand. It's not a bad song. I do like it. I just don't like it as much as some of the other stuff on the album. To me, it's a bit long for what it's doing. That's probably my main objection to the song. It's just a little bit too long for me for this type of song. I do like long, epic songs, but this one maybe just a little bit too long. So the next one is probably The Whistler. I do like this song, though. This is a notable jump. The first song is okay. This one is a notable jump. I do like this song, The Whistler. I love that whistle part, and of course it wholly suits the title of the album and the main person doing all the writing here. It just so much suits him. It's such a good song. The number 9, or in this case, would be the number 7 song. Sorry, I lost track there for a minute. Probably Fires at Midnight. It's one of those songs that just kind of reminds me of family and sitting around and in a trailer talking and stuff like that. That's the kind of feeling I get when I hear this song. So it comes in at number 7. Now the top 6 are the top 6 on the album as well, and for me this is where it gets difficult, because every single one of these tracks I like a lot. Probably my least favorite of them is Songs from the Wood, and that's only because I've been listening to it much longer than the rest of the album. It was on my collection of Jethro Tull songs, so when I got this album it was the only one I knew on it, so it's burned out a little bit more. That's basically the reason. I just love the vocals on this song. I think they're fantastic. One of my favorite songs to sing. I sing this one pretty regularly when I'm in the shower. So Songs from the Wood, number 6. Number 5, this is where it gets a little tougher, because some of the songs I liked quite a bit initially, I don't like as much now. I do like some of the other stuff has come up, but I'm still going to go with Ring Out Solstice Bells for number 5. That was hard because I really like this song a lot. I like the vocals in it. I like the drumming part, the drumming aspect on this song. I like it a lot. Sorry, I seem to be getting a bit of a wet feel to my face. I'm not sure why that is. It's not wet at all. It just feels that way. Right here. Huh. Weird. Anyways, so that's my number 6. Or sorry, number 5. Number 4, now it gets really tough. I'm going to go with Jack in the Green. This is such a cool track, so different from so many other groups. Do not put songs like this on the map. And Ian's vocals, of course, are spectacular. This whole album, his vocals are spectacular, but here on this song especially, I like so much. Okay, number 3. We're down to the final 3 here. And this was the most difficult. Number 3 is probably Cup of Wonder. And initially, that was my favorite track on the album. It's really catchy, a nice catchy beat to it. His vocals are strong. The lyrics are masterful. Sometimes his lyrics are a little bit unintelligible, like hard to follow where he's going with this. Sometimes I wonder if they actually mean anything, but I'm sure he could explain it to you, and I'm sure he would if you give him a chance. Okay, so now we're down to the final 2 tracks on this album. It was tough because one of the tracks was always one of my favorites, and the other one has definitely been coming on over time. But I'm still going to go with the newer of the one that's coming on over time, Velvet Green. I love this. So I don't even know how to describe it. It's such a story, and such a great vocal. Again, another great vocal. I do like the piano. Is it the piano? I think it's a piano in this as well that I like quite a bit. I think it's a piano. I like that part. Whether it's a piano or not, I'm not quite sure, but I think it is. And then we have the number 1, which was the number 1 pretty much almost since the beginning, other than that brief period that Cup of Wonder was the chief song, and that's Hunting Girl. I love the pace of this song. It's heavier. The story is so good. His vocals are great on this track, and the guitar part is like Martin Barre. I don't know why I was always saying that. It's Martin Barre. His solo on this is so fantastic, so good. There was a period of time there where I used to go back and play that guitar solo like over and over again. That's how good I thought it was. And the drumming, of course, is great on this as well. And this is a classic Tull album, my favorite Tull album. That's why I chose to do it for this episode. I've been trying to do my favorites from most groups, or close to the top, and I chose this one today. I love that album cover, sitting around a campfire with a flute, of course. Or is that a stick? That's a stick. My apologies. I just love the whole kind of folky element to this whole album. The cover, the songs, the way he's dressed, his vocals. There's a lot of folkiness to this album. Such a great album, though. So there you have it. Songs from the Wood, Jethro Tull. The ranking of the songs on the album. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I liked doing it. I like doing this because it makes me think about each of the songs on the album and why it is I like them so much and why they had an impact on me. A lot of this came out at a time when I was had just separated from my wife and was living in a trailer park for a bit until I found the place I wanted to stay. And this was an album I listened to a lot. This and Animals were the 2 big ones of the time period, and just enjoyed it thoroughly. So I hope that you, like I said, enjoyed it. If you have any comments about the album, how would you rank them? And just remember, too, like I sometimes get people that want to argue with me about, oh, you can't put that song ahead of this song. Oh, that song is so much better than this song. It's not about what's better. It really isn't. It's about what moves you. What is the song that moves you and why it moves you. It doesn't, just because one song's ranked ahead of another doesn't mean it's better. It just means that it moves you more than maybe somebody else is moved by a different song. So to say somebody is an idiot or wrong for choosing that song over that one, that just shows you, I'm not even going to say it. But I hope that you enjoyed this. If you do, please rank. Make your comments below about the album. What do you like about it? What songs do you like and why do you like them? Please hit the like button and subscribe. It's much appreciated. And we'll be back next Wednesday with another favorites. Take care. Bye.